Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Aquarius. I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, most of all for showing up. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Aquarius, I'm cleaning the deck this morning. See, somebody wants to talk about how much they love you. Somebody wants to tell you they love you. Somebody's coming to tell you they love you. That's what I was seeing, that there is a tower coming down. There is, when you least expect it, there is someone coming back, and that just confirmed that it's continuing from when I cleaned the deck. Yeah, Aquarius, good news seems to be coming your way. Jupiter showed itself just before I started on camera. And I was thinking, okay, it's just the way things have to go in divine timing for you, Aquarius. And you're thinking along those lines. You're very patient. You're opening up more and more to that fact that you need to be patient, because you like to have things go in not so much that it goes fast, but strategic. You do things in an orderly fashion. Today's if I'm not mistaken, today's the 20th of July, so this still counts as a mid-July reading, and I've fallen behind naturally. Like, I'm expecting to do things in a orderly fashion, and it doesn't happen for me, so try to catch up. 6-card spread that I've been using is still on the table. 6-card spread for masculine and feminine energy and how they commingle and their communication between the two. If you're not communicating, then this is the spread. You see how the next person is thinking, what they're doing, and how you and they could come back to talking and having some form of communication with each other. So this is the masculine energy, the conscious layer, or the conscious reality that you're in with yourself, with themselves. If you're not the masculine energy watching this is the friction between you and your feminine, and this is how you want to rectify, or both of you will want to rectify, according to the mix of the two, because this is the feminine, the 4th card here. So the first card out for the feminine is the unconscious, so underlying issues, what is needing to come up, what is coming up, or what has come up, depending on your situation. And then we have how, oh dear, I can bring them down. Every time I move the camera, I have to rearrange everything. Sorry, Aquarius, it's just that way early in the morning. We have the pivot of change, where things will change, and from the feminine aspect, feminine contribution, feminine unconscious revelation, where you, depending on what, if you are feminine, how you interact with the male or the masculine in your life, or would like to if you're not in communication. And then, of course, the 6th card is the outcome. Again, I'm going to check, because I'm not feeling too comfy the way things are here. Okay, hold that down. The bottom of the deck, we have that anxiety, the 9 of Swords. Now, I did see that when I was doing the cleaning of the deck, and what followed was that Ace of Swords. So it is a culmination. It is a bringing a cycle to an end, where the anxiety is going to end for you. At least it's going to bring in what needs to come to an end, because you can only worry about something for so long, and at some point things change and that anxiety dissipates or becomes something else, which is usually positive, because you can only be down for so long. And we're at the end here. When we see the 9 of anything, we're at the end, and when we see the World card, we're definitely at the end. So it's just knowing that in divine timing, things are going to turn around for you, and you will have your satisfaction. With your Emperor, if you are not the Emperor, Emperor is satisfied. Emperor is working hard. Look, there's Jupiter come back again with the Wheel of Fortune for the King of Wands to find his happiness. And King of Wands, we're looking at Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or we're looking at any sign that could embody that sense of family, that sense of innovation, that sense of I want to take care of, I want to be with. Very innovative, very protective of what is his, and very open to being protective, wanting to be in a relationship, being honest, finding that clarity, doing the work. Again, could be a Taurus, could be even an Aries, could be any sign. We're looking at Capricorn, we're looking at Virgo, we're looking at Taurus again coming through. But again, I'm dealing with Aquarius, so I see here that sense of knowing, that deep sense of knowing, that air in responsibility, that air in recognizing that I need to do what I need to do, I need to be innovative. That's where air comes in. In the career, we have a commitment. We have that reminiscence, that wanting to be in love, that wanting to be committed for love, and bringing in the balance. Being excited to talk to the Queen, being that they're following the Queen, being that this imbalance is being looked into on an emotional level and rising above, going deep within emotions. Again, looking for the responsibility, taking that responsibility. We have 2 counts here. This Emperor is satisfied, or will be satisfied, or looking for his satisfaction by ending a cycle and putting an end to the worries of his Queen, bringing back the balance. Standing in the integrity, and look at that, all of the truth coming out. There you are, Aquarius, coming into your own reading here, being that you will do what it takes, making sure to stand up and taking back ownership for the disappointment. That 4 of Swords here comes to be 8 of Swords, so the confusion, going through and making sure to go over that confusion, having the courage to face it, going back in the integrity, defending and protecting. Again, the passion that you have, the passion that they have. It's a question of how you deal with the next person. And look, we're coming back here to having that higher level of marriage or relationship, or accepting everything that you've been through, and knowing that it has brought you to a higher level of understanding, of coping even. Because it's not always marriage, but this is predominantly a marriage card. So I'm not going to argue. If it is that you wanting to take your relationship to marriage, well, here's the card. If you are taking your education to a higher level, well, you're graduating, you're going up to your doctorate, you're going into master's, you're going into bachelor's degree, depending on how you are looking at your life. But you are looking to have that equal ground with another person. And because we have our Queen of Pentacles here, she is open, and I say she simply because it is a feminine aspect. She is open, and he, the King of Cups here, is wanting to share with her. So you have the earth, the fire, the water. Again, alignment here. Jupiter, everything coming into alignment. We have true happiness, wanting to talk about it. And that is going deep in there. Look at how far we went. It's a lot. It's a lot. That means it's working in your favor because you're climbing up. You, they, masculine, feminine alike, are both working through what they've been through with each other. Either you're in separation, you've been ghosted, or you've just stopped and decided, you know what, we need time. Well, you're both thinking about each other. You're both wanting to put an end to this sad feeling, missing each other. We're both working on how to make it right, or if to really move on in some cases, or if to come back in other cases. Taking that responsibility, doing the work, and taking a chance to be that innovator of clarity, to be that person that says, I want to speak about what took place. I want us to talk about what happened. I want to have more with you. I want to be with you. I am remembering how it was, and I want to bring it back into balance. I want to see my queen. I want to go on a trip with my queen. I want to go find my queen for some. I've left one for I want to get back to another. I want to find another. We're going forward. We're looking for that queen here. See, we have integrity. We have being guarded. We're holding back. We're being guarded for some because of the disappointments. We're thinking that my wicked ways has taken my queen to another level of defense, where she's being guarded. She's guarding her feelings. She's holding back on reaching or even talking to me in some cases. I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, it's all over the place. It's a different scenarios coming around to the same. I want to put an end to the anxiety. And here are all the reasons why. Aquarius, being really straightforward. Feeling that energy this morning. That's why I was driven to do this reading, because I put it off, and I do apologize. I want to catch up, so making the effort early this morning. Six of Swords. Masculine energy is looking for peace, looking to put an end to this anxiety, taking the responsibility, wanting to move on, looking for that innovation, looking for that commitment, wanting to be in commitment. It's on his mind, their mind, because I say he for the masculine. It's just try not to make it too complicated. The friction is in the secrecy. The friction created whatever it is between you, or that has put you apart from your feminine energy, is secrecy that you know you had. Fear that you know you have, that you want to overcome, that you're looking for ways, you're looking to face the fear, you're doing the work. You're stepping up because you've been increasing. I'm saying that directly to the masculine energy. And if I'm speaking to a feminine energy who is embodying this emperor, it is because you are standing in your control and you're showing your masculine energy that they need to take the responsibility in the way of satisfaction for themselves, because you are exuding that responsibility by either not communicating or have taken yourself out of the situation. Whether you said, I want my time, I need my space, I don't want to deal with this, in whatever way, You're making them face their fear. And if your masculine energy is looking at this, then they are understanding that they are facing their fear. They know they need to if they haven't yet. How to rectify or resolve this fear, this confusion, this secrecy, this being in that inner turmoil here. We need to manifest. We need to know what we want. We need to pay attention to what we have. Or in some cases, what we had with the next person. If it is enough to make us want to come back, to want to manifest, to create that yearning inside, to be with the next person. Because we're thinking about everything that went wrong. We're thinking about everything that happened. And we want to put an end to this. And we're looking at it in another light too, where I deserve to be, or they deserve to be in a state of turmoil. Spirit is saying that some of us do deserve this anxiety for what transpired between the king and queen, or the masculine and feminine energy, the coupling. It is merited in some cases. Take it as it resonates. But here, Spirit is also saying that you have the ability, you have everything that you need as tools go to rectify this and make peace and come back and dissolve this confusion, the secrecy. Be honest, talk the truth. Find that, make that peace, and find that peace within. And that is the true resolution here, is to make peace with the self. Get that mind into a peaceful state. Because this is what the masculine energy is going through. If it is that they need to go off and find peace on the Six of Swords there. And they're feeling that they deserve what they got. And on another level, deserving the satisfaction of being with the next person, whomever the next person is. They are looking for their satisfaction. If it is that I'm speaking to the feminine on this, and if it is that I'm speaking to the masculine energy viewing this, then you are looking to have your satisfaction because you know that you deserve it. And that is where the manifestation comes in, to become the emperor, to take the steps and do the work and have that openness to, I will take the chance and I will do what I have to do to get back to my queen. Because I want to be honest. I want to make it clear that I am committed to the love that we have. And the imbalance, I want to move on from that. Go back to my queen, you see? Go back and find my queen. The enthusiasm, moving away from imbalance and looking for that emotional connection with integrity. That is where the manifestation will bring things back into balance. This is on the masculine side. So if you are feminine looking at this, your confirmation is in that your masculine energy knows what they are aware. I shouldn't say knows, but they are aware, whether it is subconsciously within, they know what they have to do, and they are ready. They are ready because they want that satisfaction. They are ready. Your emperor is coming. Your emperor is evolving. From the knight to the emperor, they want, the enthusiasm is in finding and reaching their queen. Here we have our feminine energy is seeking out the justice. Again with this more swords here. So you could be the air sign, Aquarius, if you are feminine. That undertone, the unconscious coming into the subconscious. Now we have 7 of swords here. So it is a strategy between you. At the end of the day, you will come together, will work together, will talk about what took place, and have that sense of justice and just desserts. Being able to go over whatever it is. Being able to speak to each other about the things that are most disturbing is a true relationship. It's not all about I love you and I want to be with you and let's just have a good time and all of the ugly stuff we'll bury it or we'll put it under the rug. No, it is in facing and talking about all of what is not so nice and what hurts and what has hurt. That is where your true relationship is only just beginning, because then you will have no secrets, and then you will have no confusion, and then you will have that open sense of I'm free with my partner, I'm free with my other energy, my masculine, my feminine, and I'm honest, because your feminine energy here wants the justice, the truth, the honesty. They embody that. This is why they were ghosted in most cases here. The feminine was pushed aside, was avoided because of truth. Because of fear of facing the truth. Not that the feminine was afraid to face the truth, but the masculine was afraid to face the feminine with the truth to begin with. That's why we have secrecy. That's why we have confusion. That's why we have fear of even speaking. Because whatever comes out is the truth. When the feminine speaks, she's got the truth backing her up. But she wants that freedom, eh? She wants the truth to come freely. It's not that she wants to be the executioner with every word that comes. No, the feminine is encouraging that the truth just flow naturally. That is her side. I say her, take it as it resonates. The feminine wants to help the masculine come forward, evolve, rise above, come away from fear, anxiety, and be open and honest, and have that sense of we can work through this together and put an end to the suffering that we are both going through. The pivot of change is her openness to doing all of what I just said. This card embodies everything I just said there. Fairness, grounded, honest, open, yearning to have you masculine, waiting patiently that you will come. That is the pivot of change here, where the feminine is looking into what is the right thing to do on her part, and her part is to be patient because of the fear that she knows the masculine energy is suffering. It's tenderness, It's tenderness in the sense where you have the sword of justice and you have the mothering, the motherly effect here. Again, the emotional There's that Knight of Wands here. There he is. See? He wants that emotional embrace. He's chasing the emotional connection. That is what he's running after. He's running back. That's why we have the Ace of Swords. Not the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Right there. Same thing. He's coming in with the verb. And this one is coming in with the passion. Wanting to be passionately chasing after his emotions, or the emotional queen that he wants to be with. Because look, you see, it's the Queen of Cups, and then the next king here after the King of Swords, where are they? King of Cups, going with our Queen of Pentacles, because she embodies our Empress here. And there we have it, the Knight of Wands chasing the Queen of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups looking at his Queen of Pentacles. So again, the alignment is there. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the two. There's too many cards. They're so big. That honesty and love here is what he wants to bring the balance in for. See? So his masculine energy is going over and taking his passion, using that passion to wield his love, getting into his emotions, facing the fear, getting into the emotional state of facing that fear and wanting to be honest with his queen, because he knows he has a deep love for her, for that same Empress who is using the truth and standing in her truth. She's not doing anything else. She's standing in her truth. She's showing the masculine energy, this is who I am, and this is what you get. And very lovingly, very patiently, very honest, and very committed. There's your Emperor. I'm sorry, the Hierophant. And again, they work side by side, these two. The feminine energy is extremely powerful when it comes down to natural, wholesome, honest relationship. That is what we are looking at here for Aquarius. And if it is that the feminine aspect here is the Aquarius, then I tip my hat to you, because you are completely and utterly in balance. Look at that. The pivot here is all on the truth, the patience, and the committed understanding to the higher level of the law of nature, the law. Look at that. Being able to manifest whatever you want and getting it because you are honest in your endeavor, and you are honest with your masculine energy, or the masculine energy in your life. You are being honest. You are facing that truth, and you are being committed. You are committed to being honest with your masculine, no matter what the situation, to put an end to this and have that just desserts come in. It's a beautiful reading, very early in the morning. All right, let's take an oracle for the masculine energy. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping me safe, protecting the collective, keeping the collective safe. Aquarius, I woke up so early and I said, okay, I have to do this reading now. There it is, bringing in the good news. Your masculine energy is working through and stepping up and evolving and becoming that emperor, and the feminine energy is just being balanced and patient and open and honest, and accepting that honesty that's going to come from the masculine energy. It's a question of when you two will come back together. If it is, it's a question of when you two will speak about what is really hurt between you and fix it, or be honest and decide to move on. Again, it depends on your situation. Any of those scenarios are playing out, but the point is that you have both evolved and you are both stronger and open. You've learned from your experiences, and that is the most important thing. Pave your own way. Leadership, courage, forge, don't, follow. See, again, there's that emperor right here. Right there. I don't know if you can see this. See? Emperor. Masculine energy. Whether you're male or female, it's not irrelevant. It's not relevant there. It's how you feel about where you've been, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. Pave your own way. And be the mountain. Again, that what you have experienced is what is putting you, is setting up your foundation for your future, is what I want to say. Slow and steady, foundations, patience. That's where she comes in. See? That face, it's not that different. That face of I'm poised and I know what I want. Again, that manifestation, knowing what you want. It's only about intention, when it comes down to the manifestation. All right, let's see what pave your way. This is for our masculine energy. So if you are feminine looking at this, wanting confirmation, well, there you have it. They are on their way. They're finding their way back to you. Well, you are finding your way back to them. You're not finding pave your way. Pave your way. Giant's Causeway is a captivating ancient volcanic formation in Northern Ireland that's cloaked in many a myth. One story speaks of the giant Finn McCool, who created it as a bridge to Scotland so he could fight another giant named Benandona. Pave your own way is a card of boldness and leadership. There's your emperor right there. It's one that invites you to do things in your own way and to bravely go where perhaps no one else has gone before. Maybe you're the first in your family system to do something new, or perhaps you're the black sheep of the flock. Embrace your uniqueness. Journey courageously into the unknown and do it in a way that only you can. How are you being called to step forward and lead? What kind of leader do you wish you'd have? What kind of leader do you wish you'd had while you were growing up? What kind of leader do you wish you had now? How can you be that for yourself and others who are just like you now? What new places are you being called to explore? What are you being called to do differently? How can you refrain from following others? Step out of the box and lead. You see, again, masculine energy is all about moving on, going places, taking that lead, stepping out of the box, making peace, facing the fears, raising your wand. Masculine energy, you are on your way. You are putting an end to the anxiety by facing your fears and going in, finding your feelings, getting your just desserts, knowing what you want. Let's see what the feminine energy holds for our Moonology. Oh, I didn't mention that, eh? Oh my goodness, that's because I went right into the reading. Let's change the ancient Stones oracle. That's what I was just reading from. I changed that when I changed the spread, and I brought in the Moonology. So as you can see, the Ancient Stones oracle I use for the masculine energy, and the Moonology I use for the feminine energy, and I find that it is working right. So I think I'm going to keep this. I like the feel of how the energy plays out with the oracle cards. I hope you do too. Space is a little tight here. So what is the oracle message for the feminine energy? I thank you, Spirit. And again, Aquarius, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Especially when you share the clips. Doing it consciously is the best thing, where you're taking into consideration someone else's well-being and giving them a chance to hear messages that could help them, or at least encourage them. What is the oracle message for the feminine energy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Leo. Full moon in Leo, going wild. And I turned it upside up when I put it back in the deck. I had this for the last reading, well, the reading that was before this one, which I don't remember. The Scorpio. I think it might have been the Scorpio reading. Either way. It's returned. So going wild, our queen, our feminine energy is ready. She is just waiting to explore that sense of Leo, full moon in Leo. So it's being open, it's being in love, it's being with family, whomever. It's being connected, it's being open to being connected. It's at the bottom of the deck. And then of course it's the full moon, so we have the full moon coming up. So this is building up to our feminine energy, having that openness and wanting the truth, going wild. And she will, because it's upright now. It was reversed in the other reading. And then we have the new moon in Aries. Go for it. So going wild and going for it with Aries and Leo. So very, very passionate, very, very fiery. Now I can't wait to read this one. Okay, let's. Now feminine got me all excited. Full moon in Leo. Here we go, going wild. So it's upright now. There are times when your best bet in manifesting and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and to see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you will be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. Yeah. Let things happen the way they're going to happen. Serendipity is on your side, feminine energy. You will get an answer to your questions soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. And there it is. Being that you, feminine energy, is standing in your truth, and you are open, and you are loving, and you have everything that you need, and you know that you do. Your commitment to all of that, being honest and open and balanced, is what brings you that masculine energy, because you want to be in a relationship. You want that sense of home and family. And because you want it so badly, the manifestation is in that for both of you. You taking lead here. Again, fire signs, Aries and Leo, show up for your guidance from Spirit, is to go with the passion. And here you have your masculine energy coming after you, wanting to be true, wanting that commitment, wanting to bring the balance in by following their emotional senses, to come after your emotional senses, passionate and emotional, standing in integrity. They have the courage as much as you have the courage, you see, to go wild. Here's you're going wild right here. So if you are embodying the passion, or you are a fire sign, feminine energy, then it is all coming together, because there is integrity here. And you may very well have your guard up, but this is where the guidance is to say, let down the guard and be open. Don't hold back. Let it fall. Whatever it is you feel you have to protect, Spirit is protecting it. Spirit is giving you permission to not be too rigid. Relax. Let your passion take you, and it will bring you together, because you let yourself open up a little more to that wild side that you know you have inside of you, that you are guarding. And on that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Aquarius, love and light.